Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel Gabbabetic, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be talking about the Apple Watch and how it works with the Medtronic 780g insulin pump. I think this is such a good collaboration, such a good combination of having the pump on the watch, being able to see the blood sugars on the watch face, and I'm going to tell you all about it, how it looks, how to get it as well, and just how it's such a small thing but how life-changing it really is. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So first of all, this is my Apple Watch. I'll be giving you some close-ups in a second. My watch is the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation, but I'm pretty sure that having the Medtronic compatible watch face and app is the same for all of the Apple Watches, the newer ones anyway, so you should be fine. But this one I'm talking about is the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation. Let's go into detail and have a look at the watch. So actually I have the watch that has the larger watch face, so that's this size that I'm talking about here. So let's go ahead and have a look at our MiniMed app and have a look in there and show you everything that it has. So this is a little icon here. I'm going to click on it. When I click on it, you can see that it brings up this screen, which has, first of all, our SmartGuard Shield icon in there and a really big blood sugar reading of 8.3. It also shows me how much active insulin is on board, and I've set a temp target, so that shows up too. What I love about this is that the screen is actually so big, so as soon as you open that, you can see immediately what your blood sugar is. Now, there are 3 different screens that this watch app shows you. So the first one is this. If we swipe over, we can then get a bit of a graph. You have your blood sugar reading on the Shield there too. You can't click into the graph the way you can like on the phone, but what you can do is you can scroll down and it gives you some information. For example, it's telling me I have no active insulin on board. This is how long that's left on my temp target, and basically the last time I did a calibration. So if you have any information, it will come up there. And you have your graph, so you can have a little look for the past kind of 2 hours of how you've been. So that's some great information to have. Then if we go over to the final screen by scrolling over, we get our time in range for the last 24 hours. I am running a bit low, so my time in range has not been great. I've had a lot of hypos, but I can see overall that I'm 79% time in range. If we scroll down, then it gives us some more information too. So it breaks down, you know, the colors that you're seeing on the graph here. You can see I've been 12% below in low blood sugar. My average glucose pretty good at 7, and I've been 79% time in range. So I've been doing that by scrolling, you know, up and down on the screen. Alternatively, you can use this dial on the side and you can go up and down there, and you can do that back on our other screen here as well. So it's up to you which you prefer. I absolutely love this like Medtronic app on the watch. I find it really big, like you just get your blood sugar straight away. I find that there's lots of information on there too, and it's just really handy to have, and the fact that you can see temp target as well. So that is the app itself. That's the Medtronic MiniMed app on the watch face. Let's talk a bit for a second before I show you some more things about how to get this app. So honestly, if you're already using the Medtronic insulin pump, you're going to have the MiniMed app on your phone like me. So that was all of the information that we basically saw there, just put onto the watch screen. The only difference being you can scroll back on here way further than you can on the watch, but it's still pretty good. So you'll have your iPhone, you'll have your Medtronic app, and you'll have your pump connected. You need to do that on the phone first before you can do it on the watch. As the watch communicates with the phone, the watch doesn't communicate with the pump. I'll go into that a bit at the end. First of all, get your iPhone, download your MiniMed app, connect your pump, have that all connected on your phone and up and running. Then honestly, when I opened my watch and I kind of set it up, I already had all of the apps that were on my phone on the watch, so it was already there, that MiniMed little app in the kind of list grid view. On the website for Medtronic, there is information about how to get this app to show on your watch face if it isn't doing that. But I'll link that down below, and I recommend following that if you have any errors. But honestly, once you have the app on your phone and you have it set up and you set up your watch, you should have the app on your watch then too. When I open up my watch, you can see here that I have some information. This is actually the Nike watch face. So I have the time, I have my exercise range, I have my battery life, and over here you can see I have this little tiny shield and a little picture of a man running. That's my temp target, and my blood sugar reading in there. When I look at my watch, I don't even have to open it. I have my blood sugar right here. If I want then to find more detail, I just need to click on here, and it brings me straight to that app that I just showed you there a few minutes ago. Like I said, it's very easy once you have your phone set up, pumps connected to the phone, and you set up your watch you know, in connection with your phone. It's very easy to have this app up and running. Where things get a bit more complicated is actually called complications. So this is the watch face, and this is the complication that I've chosen to show the Medtronic 780g Smart Guard Shield basically on here. Basically, it's pieces of information that's on the watch face, and you can choose one of these pieces of information to be your blood sugar. That's the watch face I've chosen. Honestly, it's kind of hard to find a watch face that has it the way you like. This took some trial and error. I'm going to show you a few others now, but that's my favorite one. I just love that you can have the little shield down there, but it's called adding complications, and I'll show you how to do that now. So in order to choose the right watch face and to decide how you want that complication to show, you can do it on the watch itself, and to do that you just hold the watch face and press edit, but I prefer to actually do it on the app. So you go into the watch app on your phone, it brings up your watch faces there, so you can see that's my Nike watch face. I'm going to pretend that I'm picking a different one for the sake of this video today. I go down to the very bottom here, which is watch face gallery, and I'm just going to choose one today to show you kind of how a different watch face would show that blood sugar reading as a complication. So I'm going to choose one of these motion watch faces. So I click on that and I press add, and now that's going to show up on my watch. And I'm going to show you how to add the mini med complication on next. We have this new watch face. So we can see here, it doesn't have my blood sugar. It's saying things like time, date, and I guess heart rate. If I want to edit a watch face that I've chosen then to have my complication, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down on the watch face. I'm going to go to edit. It will have some different things, collections, etc. We want this screen, complications, and you can't add it to every part of it. So for example, if I click on this one, I know that I can only change the calendar on there, so that's not going to do. But I can see down here that instead of having heart rate, I can have all different things. And one of them is the Mini Med mobile app. So you kind of just figure out which part you can add the complication to by clicking on them. So I'm going to choose down here. I'm going to then find the Mini Med mobile app. I'm going to choose that. And then that should be my complication now. So let me go back out. And I can see perfect. Down the bottom now, that's changed from having heart to 7.8 blood sugar and a little temp target. If I click on that, then it brings me straight into the app the way the other one did. You know, this looks very different to the Nike watch face I have, so it is trial and error to see which watch face suits you, how it looks. Personally, this is too small for me. I'm never going to be able to see that. So I'm going to go back and choose my old watch face on the phone. Very easy to do that. I just go back into the phone, go to the watch app. You know, it actually saves them so that you can switch between them. So when I go to my watch, it has the two watch faces there. I'm going to choose the Nike Digital, and I'm just going to set it back again as my watch face. So yeah, that's my personal favorite. Honestly, it's a bit of trial and error. Find a watch face that you like, and then just go to edit the watch face, go over to complications, and, you know, figure out, first of all, if you can add the Mini Med in, you'll know because it will come up on the list, and how it looks when you do. So also, on a side note, I think there is compatibility with Dexcom. I'm not going to speak about Dexcom because I'm not using it, but I know that it is in this list because I used to have the Dexcom, so I do still have the app on my phone. So there is a possibility for anyone watching who has a Dexcom or a T-Slim and Dexcom that you could add that in there and have that instead of having Medtronic if you don't have Medtronic. So I think you can have your Dexcom readings on here too. So yeah, it's all just about finding the watch face that you like and adding the complication and having the complication show your blood sugar readings in a way that you like. That's my favorite one anyway, the Nike app. Some notes. So the Dexcom I showed you there, you can definitely maybe get Dexcom readings on it, but I'm not going to really speak too much on it because I don't use it. So if anyone knows about that, please leave it in the comments down below. I showed you on the watch that you can set temp target on your phone and it shows up on the watch as well, which is great because, you know, the whole point of having this is when you're exercising to be able to have a quick look at your blood sugars, and also you can see then how long is left on your temp target. So it's really, really great that the temp target shows as well. Most important note, which I kind of touched on earlier, the watch is not connected at all to your pump. The watch is connected to your phone and it's using the data from the phone app on the watch. So actually, if you have your watch on but you don't have your phone near you, you won't be able to see any blood sugar readings and it'll just show as like a dashed line. You'll see nothing there. You'll still be able to go into the app, but it'll just be dashed. So you need to have your phone. in range at all times, or else it's not gonna work. And they do say this on the Medtronic website as well. So just make sure that you have your phone as well as your watch. I know it would be way better if you could, you know, especially exercising, not have to carry the phone if the watch connected directly to the pump. But that's unfortunately not how it works. So one very important thing is that you still need to have your phone and carry that on you. Other than that, the watch, I absolutely love it. I love having that app on there. My blood sugar now is 7.8. Gonna get ready and go for a walk. It's Valentine's, as you can tell. But I hope you liked that video. Let me know any other tips and tricks about the Apple Watch with the Medtronic 780g insulin pump. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.